2016, I couldn't believe I got sixth. Didn't even have a coach at the games. Like, I was pretty much like by myself a lot. Did the best that I could in every single event. I never worried about like where anyone else was, how all the other girls were doing. I just focused on me. I felt like all my hard work had paid off. I mean, I was really happy with sixth place that year. I would just say that I'm afraid to fail because I don't want to like put all my heart and work into something and then it would just like be for nothing. I definitely did not have a good regional this year. If I want to get better, like I already got first my first year, so don't I have to get first again? It doesn't work out like that. And I talked with my coach afterwards and we were just kind of talking about how like the games is like you're completely starting over, like don't worry about what you did at regionals. There was never a point where I like wanted to quit. I've definitely had events where it's like this weekend's over, like I'm not gonna qualify for the games, but there was never moments of like wanting to quit.
Another one to look for is someone that needs to have some aggression and intensity, and that's Brooke Wells. She's definitely not having the start to the games as she was hoping for.
And there might be no bigger question mark in this one than in lane number 9, Brooke Wells.
What I like for Brooke is that she is one of the strongest athletes in the field, especially when you have something like a clean where you can muscle it just a little bit more. Her biggest knock coming into this games is has she worked on the upper body gymnastics pulling.
I know that this year that I would have never been more fit, and I know my placing doesn't really like tell the story that like I'm getting better, but sometimes you have to take like a couple steps back to like be better. We biked a lot and prepared for that, so I definitely didn't think that I would do that horrible in cyclocross. It was a new event, so I didn't really like know what to expect leading up to it. Obstacle course, I thought that I would be good going into it, and it was like after I made my first mistake, I almost just like gave up for the rest of it. Made a little mistake and then it was just like, okay, well I'm not gonna make it into the next round, but like it still mattered. That's a major regret. I got 3 horrible like almost last finishes in a row. That definitely like defeated me on the first day. It's like the first day of the games. It's a long, mentally draining weekend, and to have to start with something like that, it's really hard to get yourself out of being sad about it. And it's like you have to like pretend it didn't happen. I was the fittest I've ever been, and if you were to look at my placing, you wouldn't be able to tell that. People feeling sorry for me and like their sympathy was just, I didn't need that. It was only making me like more sad. Once I just let everything go, I started having a blast, and that's when things made a turnaround, is when you just like start having fun and like doing what you know you can do instead of like dwelling on what had already happened. There's nothing you can do about it. I wouldn't say it was a success because it didn't go as I had wanted it to go. I still tried the best that I could in every event. It was kind of my year of like figuring out everything. After learning everything that I learned in 2017 and building my character and mental toughness in 2017, it will be a success, just not at the moment.